And there's this. Bud Light sales have fallen for the 5th straight week following the Dylan Mulvaney controversy. Got it. Anson Frericks is a former Anheuser-Busch executive joining me now. Anson, they've redesigned the bottle, or they're going to. They've released a patriotic ad campaign. They're practically giving the stuff away. Is any of this going to work and get Bud Light drinkers back to drinking Bud Light?
Stu, unfortunately, I don't think that it is, because the one thing that they haven't done is say they made a mistake with this campaign and been clear about who they're going to serve moving forward. Is it going to be their shareholders and their customers who want them just to create a Bud Light that's apolitical, or are they going to be serving their stakeholders? These are the people that want BlackRock, State Street, Vanguard, who are asking them to serve political organizations, activists. And I think until they're clear and they make it clear that they want to serve their customers moving forward, unfortunately, I don't see this going away.
Well, wait a minute. You put your IFB in so you can hear what I'm saying. Okay, here we go. If they turned around and said, oh, we made a mistake putting a trans on that can, all hell breaks loose. You can't do that, Anson, and you know it.
Well, I think what it is, but I think when you take a look about what does Bud Light stand for? Bud Light stands for was a brand that was never about politics. This was always about a brand that brought people together. It was about football. It was about sports. It was about music. It never got involved in political situations. That's why it was enjoyed by both Republicans and Democrats equally. And that was what made the brand actually remarkable, is that it was remarkably unpolitical. And this is just a political situation they should not have got themselves in. This is a beer company. They should be about selling beer.
Should you politicize any product? I mean, we're talking about now the politicization of beer, for example, but any product, I can't see it as a winning proposition. You're going to annoy at least half the population.
You know, if there are certain brands that they're about getting into politics, and that's part of the brand, that's part of the ethos, maybe they should. You know, Ben & Jerry's, this was created by a couple of folks in Vermont. They have kind of a hippie counterculture to them. If that's part of the brand and they serve a customer and that's part of their mission statement, sure. And then people can choose not to be part of that brand. With Bud Light, that was never part of the brand or part of the message. And I think that's what's upset so many people here. And that's why I think this boycott is going to go on a lot longer than people give it credit for. And there's two reasons that boycotts tend to be successful. The first is when it's easy for consumers to switch to other brands. And then secondarily, when people feel like they're having an impact. And in this, Bud Light, it's not very that much different from Coors Light or Miller Lite. It's water, it's barley, it's hops. What sets it apart is its messaging. And so it's easy for consumers to switch at the grocery store, the convenience store, and then separately, consumers feel like they're having an impact. And every single week, these sales numbers are being reported, and they're getting worse and worse every single week. So I see this continuing to drag on until Bud Light makes a comment about what they stand for and what customers they're going to serve.
It's the most extraordinary boycott I've seen in ever, actually. Anson Frericks, thank you very much for joining us. That was fascinating stuff. We'll see you again later. Thanks a lot, sir.